Hey guys, I just recently been messing around with Unity and Accord, which is machine learning and AI and neural networking library, and integrating it into Unity, which I found was pretty difficult to do. So I'm just going to make a quick tutorial of how to integrate Accord and some of the got you moments that I had with this. The first thing that you have to do is go to the Unity website. Right now, Unity doesn't support any .NET framework that's above version 2 or 3. There's this beta that's on the forum that was released pretty much like a couple months ago, and the beta allows up to version 4.6 on .NET framework, which is really important because a lot of machine learning and AI frameworks and models and DLLs pretty much are all made for version 4.6 or 3.5 for their libraries. And currently Unity doesn't have support. So you want to download this beta, download that, install that. And the second thing after you get that download is you want to actually get the Accord framework, which allows for tons of things like image processing, audio signals, visuals. You can read a lot of the descriptions. One of the cool things that you can have is backwards propagation and some other means of artificial intelligence and learning, and which is really cool, and that's what we're after here. So you're going to download either the archive or the installer. You can download the installer. Basically, there's a couple versions out. You want to get the 3.6, but go ahead, download the installer. Once you have that downloaded, you can run into Mono. Do not use Visual Studio, by the way. I had a very, very, very difficult time integrating the Accord libraries with Visual Studio, and that is because Visual Studio doesn't like to export to 4.6, at least the version I had. So Mono did. So it just cut off a lot of things. What you want to do is add to your references. If you installed it, I think it should just pop up. But if you don't, you can manually select the files. From there, you want to click, Accord. The Accord controls the genetics, imaging, machine learning, blah, blah, blah. The GPL is the free license. I think that's the one that you want to do. The other one, you don't have the rights to necessarily distribute. You're going to have to look through the libraries themselves to make sure you have the permissions to use them. Basically, what I took was this is a sample test, a sample script, and I plugged in all the Accord files and Unity ones. The original sample that Accord gives uses a lot of Windows libraries, and also has threading, and you had to adjust a couple things, not too many. But I just basically formed it to be in a start file, got rid of the threading, and plugged it into Unity. The thing is, C#, I don't know if you guys know this, but using window libraries in Unity typically is a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't try. So also, I haven't had much luck with threading. Maybe that's due to my own lack of understanding. Maybe it's just due to Unity. So I tried to avoid threading, even though I know it can increase performance. I'm just going to run the project in Unity. But I also put the DLLs in the Accord in my assets folder. There you can see where they're at. I think I had to remove sound for some reason. The analysis of sound was just always crashing, so I just left the controls, the IO, the math, and some of the fuzzy logic and machine learning. Unless you're really specifically doing imaging and stuff, don't put it in your library. Don't put a lot of that stuff. Just use the machine learning if that's all you're going to use. It's some of it crashes, and especially the audio. I had no luck on that. But as far as the machine learning, I have had luck on that, so I can suggest using that. But yeah, my example is just hard wiring, kind of like making the neural network recognize a pattern. I give it the number 0312, and the neural network keeps on trying, given this input, to get to 0312, and then it basically sets the weights and the memory of the neural network to the number 0312, which is awesome. So that is basically what I did, and I hope that helped you guys out learning. First of all, use mono, get the beta version, and get the Accord, and hopefully that will help you guys out. All right, catch you guys later.